This is the cry of a people who were robbed and raped from their homeland and their loved ones. A people stripped of their culture, their dignity, their liberty, and their rights. And by the cruel and presumptuous hands of the colonial and imperialistic slavers, were carved into the West, where for over 400 years they have toiled and labored, and with their blood, their sweat and tears and hands, they have built the great city of Babylon, only to be paid with the wages of the taskmasters, torture, and death. Whoa, yeah, yeah. This is my history. We've been down in the valley much too long. We've been down in captivity for so long. We've been down in humility much too long. We've been down in a state for so long, but they're gonna rise and shine and give our liberation. For now is the time when all nations must be free. So rise and shine, restore your strength and power. Waste no more time, remember your history.
Yo, man, listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all had the slightest idea what's taking place. Huh? You gave up your planet. Now, don't get mad on your higher self and what your higher self is doing to stabilize this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we was unstable. Now it's being stable.
We've been down in salvation much too long. We've been down in a condemnation for so long. We've been down
In a religious book, God said, let's make man in my likeness and in my image. And I'm also gonna give them dominion over everything. So you can't get or be upset with the changes that's taking place when you gave up your planet. You gave this shit up. Come on. Embrace this change. Hold up, man. Check out the audio.
We've been down in the valley much too long. We've been down in captivity for so long. We've been down in a slavery much too long. We've been down in security for so long. But we're gonna rise and shine and
the morning sun that's around you. Hold on, we're gonna let this ride one more time, Riz. You mind?
No,
It's
not
your
at
channel,
all.
man.
Not
We're
at
gonna
all.
let this ride and you watch what's taking place around the globe. Everything is being shut down. Everything. Their God is being shut down. And you are turning to plants and trees back
This is
to
the
what
cry
you
of
were
people
originally.
who were
You're
robbed
gonna going back to eating the sun and the water and drinking water. That's it.
People's treatments of their culture, their dignity, their liberty, and their rights. And by the cruel and presumptuous hands of the colonial imperialist enslavers were carved into the West. Wherefore, all
I got a Facebook page and I got an Instagram.
And with their blood, their sweat and tears and hands, they have built the great city of Babylon. Only to be paid to the wages of the taskmasters with torch, and death. Wow. This is my history. Whoa. We've been down in the valley much too long. We've been down in captivity for so long. We've been down in humility much too long. We've been down in a slave for so long. But we're gonna rise and shine and give our liberation. For now's the time when all nations must be free. So rise and shine, restore your strength and power. Waste no more time, remember your history. Whoa. We've been down in the suffering much too long. We've been down in a congregation oh so long. We've been down in the segregation much too long. We've been down in humiliation oh so long. But we're gonna rise and shine as the morning sun that's around you. It's international right time where mankind must be born in you. So rise and shine for the sake of the youngest generation. Hearts and minds, true brotherhood and unity.
Oh, my bad, people. I don't even know what happened. My phone, I hit my finger, hit on it. Fuck it. Like, listen, we just gonna keep letting them
Peace, love,
ride.
and light. You already know.
Go ahead, Riz. Hold on, let me get this.
Peace, love, and light. Welcome to the chat, y'all. We was definitely vibing off that song.
Yep, and I fucking hit my finger, hit it. Go ahead, Riz.
Yo, it's all good. Welcome. Peace, love, and light, y'all. That's definitely Bunny Wilder, Rise and Shine, if you're interested in that song. I see y'all. Y'all up in here. We got some craziness on deck. You already know. Peace, love, and light to the chat. I see y'all. I sent out blue wrenches, so y'all moderators. So if anybody act crazy in the chat, you feel like they're a troll, you got the power to remove them. All right? And more wrenches will be coming out. You already know. Yeah, but y'all see the changes going on around this so-called planet? Huh? A lot of stuff going on. The frequency of this place is changing so crazy. Like, one of my close neighbors just recently passed away, and his wife is like right behind him. Like, it's really bad, y'all. If you got any type of illness right now, man, you really got to do something about your health, because whatever they're spraying in the air, putting in the food and the water, it's really affecting people's health and taking their lives. And like Kalal was saying, get ready for like sun and water, because that's all that's going to be available soon. Famine is on the way. Trust and believe, the farmers are going crazy. They're euthanizing their animals, killing the chickens, disposing of milk, trillions of dollars being lost in the farming industry. So understand that when the shelves go bare, folks, you really going to have to be in the fasting. You understand? Sun gazing, deep inhalation, you know what I mean? Like breathing deep, and lots of water. And be prepared for that power outage as soon as it gets hot. If they have people that are not working and all these millions of people are sitting at home, the first hot day, the power grid's going to go down. Trust and believe that. It happens on regular days when there is no pandemic. So understand, when everybody's in the house and you got 4 air conditioners running in one home when it's normally not, that's going to stress the power grid, folks. We're going to be in complete darkness. So get ready. Just prepare yourself. And you heard it here first, if nobody told you.
Yes.
It's my brother Kalal right here. You already know.
One love to y'all. One love to y'all. You know, it's always a pleasure, you know, joining forces with Riz, because like I told you that if you watch any of my videos, I always say that we all have a piece of this puzzle. As above, so below. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's up to us, or overstand what I'm saying to you. Let me say that. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? We all have a piece of this puzzle, but we have to speak to each other with love and care and be willing to listen. This is why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. See, this is the mass. The mass is really symbolic to all this. This is all coming from a higher force. You think this coming from Donald Trump and CDC. No, it's not. Look what's going on the market right now. Look at the foods that the prices that risen. Eggs, beef, meat, and milk. Now, all of that shit carry mucus. The same shit that they talk about in COVID-19. All of the shit that they get ready to run out of, it causes mucus inside of your body. Now, look at what our extended family, our higher selves is doing, shutting that shit down. So now they can't use, they're forcing us, those to wake up. It's all a message. Everything is a message. It's breadcrumbs. You understand? No one should walk down here and be able to and snatch you the hell up and tell you how great you are when the sun rises every day and remind you of your greatness every day, and through the whole planet. Out of all the races of people that's on this planet, why are we the only ones that are at the bottom when we fed and taught everyone some sort of humanity, gave everyone some sort of humanity, but yet we are at the bottom? That alone should make you curious on who the fuck you really are and who you really are. Now, like I said, a baby should be able to understand, especially if you share my genetic makeup, you share our genetic makeup. A baby should be able to understand what's really taking place here. Once you start, it has to start with your heart. You have to have unprecedented love. You have to see light in your people before you see darkness. Your people have to continue to show you darkness to the point where, as though one thing for certain and 10 things for sure, anyone comes in your circle to cause bodily harm, physical harm, you better deal with them. In the Matrix, anyone that turns into an agent, because anyone can be an agent, Neo dealt with them. Neo didn't go look for an agent. He went to go look for the source to tear the whole system down. See, if I keep fighting agents, I'll never get to the source. You understand? I'll wear myself down while the source is still creating agents. You see what I'm saying? Neo was trying to get to the source and in the process wake up as many people as he possibly can. And if any agent came in his way, Neo dealt with it. So right now, my people, as a whole, we should be focusing on their creators, not these people. And a baby should be able to understand this entity's thing. I'm not even talking about the artificial race. This entity can only manipulate energy up to the 6th dimension. You come from the 9th dimension. You are connected to the 9 principles of the universe. You are a small microcosm of the universe. There is nothing outside of you that's not already in you. That's pure. Nothing. that this entity needs all of that. All of what you have in you and outwardly, this entity is looking for in you. He can only see up to the 6th dimension. So when your heart open up and you start seeing this shit, you say, damn, what did the CDC say? Huh? They said with the COVID-19, by the summertime, when the warm weather, we hoping that it kills the disease, right? Okay, I'll go with that, not a problem, because heat kills germs, right? Because if you look at these religious books, this entity wrote that God flooded the earth at one point in time. He said this in the last days, he's going to bring fire. The fire is the radiation. Now, if heat kills the viruses, right? The human body. See, that's what I talk about. As long as we focus on them, we need to, when we focus on them, understand what they are studying. The human body. We walk around at 98.6 degrees. Huh?
Heat source.
Huh? We walk around 98.6 degrees. So how the fuck are you walking around with a virus? No virus can live past 80 to 85 degree temperature. So how the fuck are you walking around with a virus? Huh? You gotta understand something. The ice people, they try this God want fire and ice to coexist. You are sick because you are mentally sick. So you are ingesting poison. Huh? A baby should be able to understand this. This is why now the planet is going to be cut in half. It's going to be hot all year round on one half, and the other half is going to freeze because they shouldn't be allowed to walk among us. This is easy. This ain't hard. You walk around at 98.6. You know why? When do flu season start? Huh? January, February. Huh? But it's been starting earlier now. When they want you to get your vaccination, September, October. Huh? Because it's getting cold. We eating all this bullshit during the summertime, crabs, lobster, all girl, we out having our shit, drinking burgers, eating all this shit, and then as soon as the cold hits you you blowing your fucking nose because your immune system weak, your energy, the human body. If you go look get the book by Dr. Robert Sobit, the body is electric. You should be operating between, if I'm not mistaken, between 68 and 70 megahertz. This is what you should be operating under. When you start anything under that, 64, 62, you start getting your cold, your nose start running and shit like that. Huh? You eating all this shit during the summertime party, and then it's wintertime comes, it's a little cold, boom, virus on your ass, and now you're getting a vaccination for shit. All you gotta do is take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. We can look toward nature and see nature, like I say it all the time, is healthy and thriving because there's no so-called doctor that's there sticking the baby right out of the mom's womb. The mom knows exactly what to do. Take care of the newborn, give it its own milk, nothing GMO, and just nurture and take care of it. Now, versus mankind in the human realm, where as soon as you have a baby, they're sticking your child right out of the womb with all types of poisons and chemicals. So understand from birth, they're keeping their industry going. The pharmaceutical companies and the doctors, the dentists, they all work together. With the poison they give you, it degrades your body. So you have to go see one of these so-called doctors. Understand that one system supports another. I mean, Children's Hospital all over the world and other countries is totally loaded with sick children. How is that normal? We can like link up animals in the wild versus children. Why is it that like we're supposed to be the most sophisticated and the most scientific and ahead of all these discoveries, but our child population is sick and dying and has diseases that are conducive to elderly people or middle-aged people? So understand that, folks. Water, hydration. Just had a friend of mine have a massive stroke because he didn't drink water. And then he got blood clots. And then he had a stroke.
What y'all don't understand is cold for them keeps them from viruses. They need to be underneath freezing cold. For us, we need to be underneath heat. And because you look at the yin and the yang symbol, it's ice and it's energy and darkness living amongst each other. And that's not how it's supposed to be. We will never be able to coexist with a race of people that are violent, that share 98% of their genetic makeup with a natural violent animal. We will never be able to be coexist and live together. Not at all. You share the same molecular structure. You don't even understand how unique you are. We share the same molecular structure as plants and trees. Look how loving and nurturing trees and plants is. Come on, look at what we do. You go out there, think about when you before those that didn't. At one point in time, I was in my lower self. Shit, I threw trash near trees. I didn't care none of that. I cut the tree down. Shit. Look, we walk around with money in our pocket. We cherish the money. We took away from something living to create death. We can't cut trees down and write shit down on paper. See, this is why I know we didn't write nothing down. That's one of the other reasons why, besides our DNA, our memory is stored in our DNA. Besides that, trees also tell me that we wasn't violent. Why the fuck would we cut a tree down to write down information to pass it down generation after generation when it's already in our DNA? When it's already there. Why would we do that? We wouldn't do no violent shit like that. I know that a tree has life. I know it's a living entity. And I know it's loving and caring and nurturing because I know that. Yeah. Just because a tree doesn't speak back verbally to you, right, you believe the motherfucker don't have no purpose or is meaningless at that. Right. When it takes your carbon dioxide, a lot of our beer drinking, cigarette smoking, again, it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying to you? You fucking toxic, and the tree is so loving, it still took your toxic carbon dioxide and said, I'm gonna give you oxygen. See, this is how unique you are. You created a planet. You understand? With over 10 million different insects in nature, right? To say, you know what? No matter what I do, you don't do it. No matter if you see me procreating out of my race, I bet not see you procreate out of yours. You better kill each other first before you procreate out of your race. Before you procreate out of your race. Before you get off your job, your duty, you better die first and go look at nature. Go look at nature. And you talk about slaves. Huh? Who clean your water so you can ride your jet skis? Huh? Who clean the water for you? So you be like, damn, that's blue, clear water. It looks so beautiful. Let me go swim. Let me go to Hawaii. Who clean that shit? Huh? Catfish shit all down the earth. Who cleans it?
Crabs, shrimps,
oysters,
clams.
Who cleans that? Who cleans the earth for you?
Sharks, bears, hyenas, lions.
And listen, let me tell you how me and Riz is, right? The day we working out, right? And I said, Riz, I was sitting back thinking about how deep this entity is. Because, see, I'm not thinking about 400 years. I'm thinking about 400,000 years that this took place on this planet. Now, when you look at nature, why would we create a mosquito, my people? Just think about that for example. Why would we create something in nature that would suck blood from us?
And pass off a germ or a parasite. Right,
why would we do that? Just think about that. Bees irritate, mosquitoes irritate the shit out of bees. Bees are nurturing. They fertilize your food so you can eat it. Produce honey for you. They're loving and caring. So now you got the hornet that has been created to attack and kill bees along with Wi-Fi, these cell phone towers. So I say, damn, this entity been creating shit on this planet for so long. And then I was like, Riggs, I was looking at the hyena, right? Now, the hyena is the only predator to the lion. That's it. It's the only predator to the lion. And it's only a predator to the lion when a lion is single. It's not in a group. So the reason what made me say that is that even though the hyenas run a matriarchic system, all natural animals in nature run a matriarchic system. However, and when they're young, they perform like little sexual acts with each other. They kill each other. They're very violent amongst each other. So I'm like, I don't believe we will create things on this planet that will be violent amongst themselves. You understand? Nor also another animal. And because you don't see a lion being violent against any animal unless it's time to eat or to protect his pride from another lion. Because see, a lion knows his kingdom is his pride. That's his lifeline. He loses his pride. His life is over. So this is why a lion will die for his family. There's no thought about it. He would die for his family. He's not thinking about God. He's not thinking about no other race. He live and breathe to protect his queens and his family. That's it. But I just wanted to, speak on a few things, and I'm gonna let this Red show. I don't want to take too much of it, but just some things for y'all to look at. And then one more thing, I'm gonna do a show regarding the Predator. If you look at the Predator, if you look at all sci-fi movies, the Predator was the most advanced, intelligent being out of all of them. He was more Superman, which is physically strong. You understand? But the Predator, he was intelligent as well as physically strong. How the fuck do you create something that can bend light? That you can move through, you can bend light. Motherfuckers can't even see you. Yeah. How do you create a ship that makes no sound whatsoever?
And invisible.
And guess how the Predator look? Huh? Do we look like the average black man? And then he got locks in his hair? Yeah. So I'm telling you, our blood or our skin was changed. You understand? Through all of the raping, through all of the eating, all of the low vibrational acts that we have been doing for over the years, our skin or our blood has changed. Our skin was either green or our blood was green. Again, we share the same molecular structure as plants. And if you look at Predator, he stayed in the sun. It was always when it was hot. And also when he bled, his blood was green. And he was scientifically advanced.
Definitely.
Scientifically advanced.
Weapons,
and
everything.
Weapons. And never, he didn't have no fear. And he never backed down from nothing. And he never harmed you if you didn't have a weapon inside of your hand. Never did. Made it fair. Yeah. Made it fair.
Or if you were pregnant.
Or exactly. So you better understand these movies are talking about you. You know what I'm saying? This is why Red's gonna get into some pictures, some images that, you know what I mean, that he had captured. You know what I mean? And share some things with you. This is real easy. A baby can understand this. This is not hard at all, my people. We are great. We are unique. We are beautiful. This system is designed to make you have self-doubt, make you not believe in yourself, not be sensitive to that inner voice that's in your head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be sensitive to that voice. You have to want to hear the universe speaking to you. You have to believe that. You have to get out of having faith and start believing. See, I can say right now, fuck God, fuck Satan. I believe in you. I love you. You understand? I can say right now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I built this planet along with you in a different avatar. You understand? And guess what? I put myself along with you through this test right here. This is what y'all don't believe. Look at it. It is a test. You don't die. You don't die. The number one thing with this entity was divide and conquer. You don't die. It's to make you look foolish. If you're the golden ones and you're creating all the shit around all the universe, you understand? You have the most advanced shit around. You even created them. You even created them. You understand? Now, what did Satan say to God? I'm gonna show you that they're gonna create death and mischief. God said, no, they ain't. I'm gonna show you. I know what you know not. So it's to make us look foolish to our higher selves. That's it. How can we get? If listen, you don't even understand. I appreciate this test. This gonna make me love you even more. This will make me hunger for knowledge even more. To learn everything, to relearn. Shit, this is. I appreciate this fucking test, man. This was an amazing test. Amazing test. Go ahead, man. My bad, brother.
No, you gotta get it off, bro.
My bad, man.
This is what we do, bro. I'm never gonna stop your flow. We gonna go and we're gonna go in. You feel me? Because it's soul talk. Yo, peace, love, and light. Stop wearing the mask on your face. You're breathing in your own bad air. You're causing your own respiratory distress. This is the Walking Dead syndrome. They put something on television and they expect everyone to do it. So when you're wearing that mask, you're really killing yourself. Understand that. A doctor wears that mask temporarily, doing a surgery, hour, 2 hours, 6 hour, change it. Like, people are driving with it, walking with it. You're breathing in your own bad air. If I put the mask on just to go into a store to buy something, it instantly starts to irritate my breathing. Are you serious? Like, unbelievable. And people are like literally all day long walking around with this thing. You're killing yourself. You're a zombie. Stop it. Okay? That's not natural. Your body is intelligent. You have a nose. You have a blood-brain barrier. You have hair in your nose. You have an immune system. Let it work. Take care of yourself. Period. That's it. Take the stupid mask off. You're killing yourself. Understand that. Let's get into these pictures, bro.
As Riz getting into these pictures, right? The reason why they testing y'all, want to say one thing, and mainly they searching for antibodies. What is an antibody? Something that goes against the body, right? But however, your body actually produces antibodies. So the shit that they are putting in your foods, if you are, put it to you like this, if you're exercising, eating is holistic as you possibly can, your body is heating up. You be burning up at fucking time. Sometimes at night you can't sleep. You heating up. You sit. You laying next to your spouse or whatever the case. You sit next to your friend and you like, damn, you hot all the time. Because guess what? You are ascending, and in the process of you ascending, your body is fighting off all of that shit. It's producing antibodies. So this is what they want. They want the antibodies so they can inject their race with them. The same thing they did with Henry and Alex. You understand? After they found out that she had antibodies that goes against cancer, they killed her and took her genes to create fucking antibodies for cancer. So this is what they're looking for, but they won't find that in us because anything that they take out of us at this time and inject them with it automatically kills them now. It automatically kills. You don't even know this suit right now is on point. On motherfucking point.
I mean, like,
thank you, black woman. I wanted to say that.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta understand, like, I mean, it's evidence in his pictures of black women breastfeeding all other races of babies. Like, if that was in reverse, the baby would be sick, get sick, and die. So understand that, like, that breast milk is universal. It can feed anything in this realm.
Shit,
that's amazing.
Shit, exactly. They fucking buy black women breast milk online
right now.
They want your breast milk. Motherfucker ain't even got babies. They like, black women got selling breast milk. They want that shit
all day long. They're drinking it, and the Red Cross is heavy with this blood drive. They want blood and platelets. Understand?
Exactly.
It's crazy, man.
Just sitting on top of that part that's sticking up.
Mm-hmm. Go to some pictures.
Yup, bird.
And that joint went right in like a magnet. Peace,
See.
love, and light. I see y'all. Shout out Kurt Washington Jr. I see Diego, Matlock Soap. Of course, we got Seven Queen for Knowledge. I Am Goddess, Tan Rich. They all day ones.
One love, everybody.
You know.
So how you want to start it? Like,
just any picture that's on the line. We could just go in.
Here we go right
here. Yep. I mean, if I remember the names, you know what I mean, I'll shout the names out. But like I said, I really, you know, it's kind of hard, y'all. But I remember who sent this in. I put it on a post. This was sent in from Planet Plainfield. So shout out Planet Plainfield and subscribe to his channel. Bro does a lot of work. And he said, Riz, as soon as I send this to you, you're going to see it. It's a nighttime shot. Of course, I put the highlights on it, and you could literally see everything that's in it. And when you see the original, you'll see like all that I have circled here in black is exactly there. We got nostrils, a whole face, eyes, wrinkles on the forehead. And if you really, really go into the detail, it's like some type of geometric shape going all around this entity's head. Now I'll zoom in right here and you'll see it's like other creatures, faces, and living beings. That's why I said on Collage channel a long time ago that the darkness is a living entity. And when I further zoom in, you're going to see the bull's face. Yeah, it looked like the Baphomet. You can see it. Straight animal creature. You see the eyes right here, the nose, the mouth. Like I said, shout out Planet Plainfield. He does a lot of work. And you should subscribe to his channel because we're all in the Skywatch community. We need to support each other.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And even at this distance, you still can see that clearly. Now, green hearts in the chat, let me know your vision is on point and you see what I'm detailing here. Without even using words, green hearts, let me know you see. And it's all love. Another close in.
We don't have to agree on everything, my people, on our theories on what's going to take place on this planet and what's taking place. But we can agree that something is taking place and that we can share information and help each other out because this is what it's about. Because I don't have no problem, man. Like, yo, you really want to see what shit going on interdimension? Look at this channel. You want to see what's happening as far as weather anomalies? Look at this channel right here. And that's what we should be doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, y'all feel me? And look at the other face that's right on the forehead of the the animal creature, the goat creature, the bull. I mean, you see eyes right here, eyes, mouth clearly looks like a clown mouth, and horns on both sides. I mean, we talk about inner dimensions. Like, I don't know what no other channel that's doing this. Like, you know, this is what we do. People were saying, "Oh, you're crazy. We're crazy. You're making stuff," but we're not making anything up, folks. This is the day and the time and the age that we're in. You're in a new world right now. Mm-hmm. And when I zoom all the way out, like I said, we were right here. And I could spend the whole show going around this whole creature's head, but like, I mean, you get the picture. And can we pull up the original of that one? And I'll pull up the original to show you. It's gonna look exactly like that, but probably a teeny bit brighter. I know that right. Yeah. And this is the shot with no lines on it, you know, just highlighted, and you still can see. I'll zoom in. And like, you can just follow my cursor. Of course, look how easy this is. Here's the eye. Here's the other eye.
Look like the Dogon mask.
Yeah, it look like straight mask. Wrinkles on the forehead. Zoom out. You can see the whole entire head that I outlined from the previous one, and the halo or crown structure that's going all the way around it. And then when we zoom in to the bull character right here, it's the same thing. Peace, love, and light. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Like, share, subscribe. More so, share. Wake up your neighbor, your friend, your mother, your father. Let them know, like, you're in a spiritual realm. This place is so supernatural, you don't have a clue. But every TV show and movie is showing you all this supernatural stuff, and you just take it as entertainment. It just didn't come out of someone's thin imagination. Trust me when I tell you.
Exactly. Because how can something can only access, 5 to 7% of their brain come up with all these TV shows, all these sci-fi movies, it's supernatural? Come on now, you better wake up.
Yeah, the TV show Supernatural has been on for almost 11 years, folks, with Sam and Dean Winchester. Like, understand that. Why would they have that show on so long, telling you about the angels and the demons that are battling? You know what I'm saying? Good against evil, light against dark. Whatever, any way you want to spin it. You know,
fighting for the souls of people.
Yeah. And this picture right here, I forget who sent this in, but it's clearly, and I put it on one of my posts, an image of the moon, but outlined is a giant head. I mean, it's outlined. You clearly see it. I don't have to even do or say much. You see the indentation of the eyes, the nose is like the stereotypical ET or alien face.
That I agree with.
It's just so clear to see. Yeah. Peace and love to the subscribers that send stuff in on the email. I still got tons of stuff and more to go. I just took a little bit of a break, because I was like literally burnt out.
People must understand, man, that this shit here, man, like me and Riz I know for a fact, me and Riz, you understand, because I be around. We don't just do this shit here on YouTube. We be outside in your community, because when the power go out, that's what it's going to be. Those that really have heart, that have that love in their heart, that have no fear. You understand? Like, I speak the truth regardless. I'm gonna drop a crop circle. People be like, you collide. You know what I mean? You be saying stuff to the police. I don't go look for the police. I don't look for these motherfuckers. I'm on my way driving to wherever I'm going at. And in the process, if I see the police have a black woman or a black male, my brother or sister, pulled over, or I see them in a group talking and shit and on a corner watching my brothers and sisters across the street, yes, I'm going to fucking say something. Because, again, if my brothers and sisters spoke with knowledge of themselves, not the educated ones, knowledge of themselves, they wouldn't feel comfortable standing there. We make them feel comfortable with ignorance. With ignorance. The ozone layer is being removed. UV radiation, AB, has dramatically increased. UVC radiation is changing you from the inside out on a cellular level. Your brains are shrinking and your skulls are getting bigger. That's not racist. That's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
Steady neurology. Why you think?
Encephalitis.
Right, exactly. Why you think Bill Gates invests so much money in neurology? He's studying your brain.
Yeah.
How can he affect your brain to keep you dumb or dead so he can live? See, they had to beat a lie into you so that they can live. All we doing is speaking truth.
Yes.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And understand something. On that note, stem cells is like $1 trillion industry. And stem cells only come from melanated beings.
From the black woman.
Understand that. You can't get stem cells from no one else on so-called Earth other than people of color. Understand that. So that's the study of black biology, for lack of a better word.
Particular, the placenta, stem cells, that's where they get the stem cells from.
Really?
The placenta.
Yeah.
That's why when you cut the umbilical cord, Dad, let that thing pump all the way, all the stem cells in there.
All the nutrients.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my child IQ can be exactly where it needs to be at.
Yeah.
Connected to the universe.
Yeah. And that's so disgraceful that even like at birth, these medical doctors understand what all that stuff encompasses and will take it away from you and the child, like out of your ignorance. But they run into people that say, no, we want the placenta made in the tablets and we're going to do this with that. But it's $1 billion industry off that stuff that they call waste, that you think is waste,
right,
folks?
There is nothing about your body is a waste. Nothing about your body. Nothing.
Shout out Area 51 Nick Jackson, but y'all clearly can see like this is a solid profile of a giant face. I mean, I'll see it in the chat. I mean, look how this entity is looking down on so-called planet Earth, and this is a look of concern. I mean, I'll zoom in on the eye so you can see.
Sadness.
It's a
look of sadness.
Look at the mouth. Like, I mean, it looks like it's about to cry.
It's a look of sadness, man.
Understand that. People say, well, Riz, how do you get these pictures and all that stuff? Because I'm not from here. Understand that. This world is not my world. I'm here on a mission. That's why I can take pictures of anything and pull something out, because guess what? I know it's living. They told you it's a cloud, but they told you a lot of things that are lies. And I'm here to tell you that everything is living and conscious. I got videos on my channel where I made so-called clouds disappear right before your eyes. Understand, that's a transfer of energy, people. I was given dominion over everything, including the sky.
No, that's the fuck.
What do you mean? So when I go out, I say, I want to see something. I want to see it now. You know who I am? And then they show me stuff. And it's not out of ego. It's not out of anger. I'm some big tough guy. I know who I am. And I know what I came here for. Everybody that come around me could tell you, like, yeah, Riz real down to earth. You could tell he don't really fuck with like the world type stuff and fancy clothes and all that. I'm really into myself. I'm into working out. I'm into drinking the right water. I'm into taking nutrients. You feel me? I'm into fasting. I'm really into myself because that's what I'm supposed to be in. So I could just put a t-shirt and some sweatpants on it and be like totally comfortable. And other dudes, look, you know, they don't take care of themselves and they got to buy all these expensive things that cost your energy. And it's not worth it because you're what's really worth it.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Some deep thought right there.
I'm telling you, you are the value. You are the currency. You don't even understand. Your body is the most expensive thing on planet Earth. They say, oh, a Lamborghini is $400,000, but your body is worth way more than that. If they was to chop it up and break it up and sell your organs, your body is worth millions of dollars.
If it wasn't worth as much, 800,000 babies wouldn't be going missing in America every year.
Yeah, and abortion wouldn't be normalized in ghettos.
Exactly.
Giant, massive craft. We're going to zoom in. I mean, I put this on post, but I'm breaking it down in detail. This is a UFO or a dish-shaped object if you ever seen one. I mean, look at the detail, the design, the construction in it, the cockpit. I mean, the little dots that are going. I mean, you see the detail and design in these things. And people say, that's just a cloud. You know what? That's a person that's speaking off ignorance, that doesn't understand it shouldn't be geometric shapes in the sky. I shouldn't be seeing aerodynamic things that's calling themselves clouds with points and wings and cockpits and hard right angles and perfect circles. Like, so that's someone speaking out of retardation. Okay? No one over here is making up shapes in the sky. If you think we are, please leave. Get off the channel. We don't need you around because you're working off ignorance and not knowledge, understanding, logic, common sense. This stuff is common sense. I'm not supposed to look up and see water vapor that's all black blocking out the fucking sun.
Right.
Understand that. I'm not supposed to look up and see triangles, rectangles, squares.
Yeah.
So people, anybody that's on that vibe, miss me with that shit. Because I'm like, we have been showing you stuff for so long that, like, I mean, like, come on. Come on. Just seeing is believing. That's what it is.
The funny thing about it is the people that a lot of us our own genetic makeup that don't believe what's really taking place here on this planet. Because right now, what's making all other races nervous? You not making them fucking nervous. You still twerking. You still motherfucking. You can't wait for sports to come on. What's making them nervous? That's what you gotta ask yourself. What has them so much in fear right now? And we ain't walking around with no guns. Shit, we jogging, searching for new houses. Fuck is going on? What got them in fear, huh? Yeah. All your motherfucking top AT&T, Verizon, all your top CEOs, where did they retire? Huh? Where the fuck where are they going?
Yeah.
They just automatically just say, no, I'm resigning, I'm out. Boom.
Deep underground bunkers.
Where they going?
That's why they have a 6th branch of the military. Like, are you serious? It's called the Space Force. Like, I mean, someone that's in the 2nd grade level could put those dots together, bro. And then see what's going on in the shutdown of Babylon.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You think Babylon opening back up? You keep thinking that shit.
Ain't nothing gonna be the same, folks. I'm hoping it's totally burned.
You think? Let's look at where they opening up at. They ain't say in an urban community, look, we're gonna open up and put the basketball courts back up. No, they ain't. They opening up on near the beaches. And who live near beaches, huh? The same fucking people that was in those municipal buildings with them fucking assault rifles. Because black people wouldn't have walked in no fucking building with no assault rifle because they would have killed all of them in there. They opened it up for them because, see, like I said, in the last days, they are going to turn against each other. Right now, the people of this planet, and they know this is why CNN is grinding Trump the fuck up, because he has the people's ear. He has the people's ear. There's more people in this country with guns than their military. So when the people really turn and see that their government has been fucking them, that the ecosystem is shutting down on this planet, and they've been feeding them human flesh and lies all together, who you think they're gonna turn to?
Yeah.
Huh? They ain't turning to you, black people. They ain't look you. What the fuck? They ain't worrying about you. They know at this time that there is an end. There is a bigger force here. You don't want to believe it, and that's fine. Listen, fuck that. I'm not here to make you believe nothing. I want you to think. Just think. That's all I want you to do is just think.
Yeah, why not? You're going to keep on believing what someone taught you, or are you going to have your own school of thought and teach self? Somebody asked me about Michael Jordan today, and no offense, but I said, I don't want to hear about Michael Jordan. That's like, I'm beyond stuff like that, bro. Like, tell me how your liver works.
Right.
Tell me like how your lungs work and how your spleen and your gallbladder and your pancreas and all that. He was like, damn, Reg, you're kind of right, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm just telling you out of love, bro. I don't want to hear about stats and what some fake ass basketball player did. That don't mean nothing to me, bro. They all can go into the middle of the ocean and sink. Okay, right. The distractions are gone. I don't care about sports. I don't care about none of that stuff. I'm hoping for things to get 1,000 times worse. That's what I'm hoping for, and everybody should have that type of hope with me. Exactly. For real, I don't want nothing to return back to normal. Movie theaters are shut down. Big corporations are bankrupt. Chapter 13s. All good. Let it all go.
Shed all of it.
Let it all go, so you can understand what's important. You, your family, yourself. Love. Unity. Getting back to community. You know what I mean? Like stop playing with all the bullshit, man. For real. How dare people lose their life over paper money created by a satanic government? And you got to be kidding.
That the artificial race is using on you. You ain't create money. You ain't create none of this shit.
bullshit.
Your education system, your economic system, your political system, you ain't create none of that shit. None of it. They were putting all that shit together when they were beating, raping, and dissecting you.
Yeah.
And then when they got finished doing all that shit to you, and they said they waited for another 100 years, you understand, and then allowed you to start going to their schools because we begged them. We begged them. We said we got them now. It ain't even an artificial race that said that we got them. Their creator said we got them now. We got them. We got them going out of their race. We got them not loving themselves. We got them not respecting themselves.
Yeah.
Don't care about one another. We will hate each other. You know what's so fucking the psychological shit that fucks us up, right? Here's the deal. We will kill somebody for saying it's like I've seen this. Like if somebody was like, yo, I wish you know what I mean, your kid, you know what I mean, should have a little bit more, you know what I mean, discipline because, you know what I mean, like he out of control, he's screaming at you, he don't got no respect. The kid could be disrespecting the mother, and you can say that to like the mother, like, yo, you know what I mean, just out of love. Oh, motherfucker, let me call Johnny. Who the fuck was you talking to about my fucking kid? I got my fucking kid. Don't tell me I know how to raise my kid. I'm raising my kid, right, blah, blah, blah. I'll kill you over that. Meanwhile, you got a crocodile teaching your kid. You got a crocodile teaching your kid. Come on, go to school. Get your book bag on your fucking back. Hurry up. You're going to be late before that fucking bell rings. You better not be late for that fucking school. I'm tired of you being late for that fucking school. Every day we got to go through this every fucking morning. Why do we got to go through this every morning for you to go to fucking school? See? Fucked up shit.
Yeah, but guess what? No more school.
None of that shit.
And where I live at in Philadelphia, the schools are full of asbestos. I mean, that the teachers were being exposed to, the students, the water and the pipes had lead in it. So I'm glad the schools are shut down because the parents are the first teachers. Now you need to teach your children something. Go on Google, go online, show them all the stuff that they were being lied to about. The schools are ran by the government. The curriculum comes from the state or a federal level. Understand that. You think you're going to college and it's all independent? No, that's federally funded and ran. Understand that. That's why you apply for fucking government loans to go to college.
Your FBI wrote your curriculum. Fuck is going on? They had to write that shit up and put laws in it so they can make sure that they kept you tracked. So fucking, you got scientists that study the brain that wrote your curriculum. Yeah. Fuck is going on? Ain't no fucking You got scientists that study the brain, wrote the curriculum for you.
Yeah.
That's not your genetic makeup.
Yeah. And you know what that turns you into? Something that's unnatural.
Bingo.
Yeah, you start to act crazy. And act outside of natural self.
Because you have no point of existence. Anything in nature. If red ants start to live like black ants, red ants wouldn't have no point, and they no longer will exist on this planet. Red ants need to live like red ants, and black ants need to live like black ants. Period.
Definitely. Yeah, this screenshot is from Brother Dua Ank's video that we played earlier. I don't understand how to pronounce the last name. I think it's Kansu, but I put it in my actual community post with the link. But this picture, I mean, it's just crazy, and it's from a video. You know.
One love, Seven Queen, Brother Dua. One love to y'all.
Yeah, I was on a video on my channel begging for the resignation of the superintendent for the schools in Philadelphia, telling he need to be fired immediately for putting children into an environment that's toxic.
They're teaching your children how that should be playing with themselves, and this is what's they teaching. I don't even want to talk about this shit. That's crazy, man. With the shit that they were teaching your children in school, and the fact that we're not looking at this from a ninth dimension, that to understand that the children are being placed forcefully, being placed back with the people that should be guiding them. Everybody, see, when children went home, they went home to their parents. They went home to their natural race, their genetic makeup, to the people that should be teaching them, not going to school to a complete whole genetic makeup, and they're teaching them. You should be teaching your own children, and this is what this whole lockdown is about. Learning. We have a short window, my people, as a whole, to come together. We have a short window. Those that ain't gonna make it, you might, like I said, you're gonna witness. Some of us are gonna witness and experience greatness because we're gonna change right in front of our brothers and sisters and these artificial race.
Yeah, peace. Go ahead, brother.
And the rest of them is just gonna witness greatness.
Yeah, peace and love to all the foreseers that was already homeschooling. Right, you know. Like you had the foresight, yeah,
exactly. The reason why I remember growing up, they said it's important for your kid to go to school and not homeschool so he can develop social skills. Listen to me. You got to understand something. The artificial race learned everything off of you. As you were going to school and and they watched you on TV, as they watch you in your communities, they were learning from you. I guarantee you, sisters, and you can put this to the test. If you work around a bunch of other races and you start talking to your children, or you start talking about how your life is around your family, watch how they be listening. This is how I do my family. They be just listening. You taught every race how to live. Every race. And you didn't physically birth every race, but every race came from your genetic makeup. Every race came from your genetic makeup.
Hey, Area 51, they can't explain that, bro. People would tell you that's a bird or something, bro. Oh, that's just a bird, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, cognitive dissonance, bro, a mental defect. That's all it is. Like when you were showing people this picture on your channel. Shout out Area 51 Nick Jackson.
One
if you
love,
don't know.
Area 51, one love.
Yeah, look at this massive ship at the top.
Riz was showing me, Riz was showing me your shit, Area.
Oh, man, this shit looked like Noah's Ark at the top.
Riz was showing me the shit, man. I said, oh.
Then I tell you, I said he back, bro. Like, yeah. Look, I mean, let's look at this, folks. But matter of fact, let me take you to the tail section to show you how organic this thing is, like a fish. Okay, because it's a living vessel. Understand that, a supernatural living vessel that can shape shift and change, that can block out the sun, that can turn completely black or white or invisible. I mean, this looks like a fish tail to me. Like, let's zoom in tighter. I mean, that's so organic. And then once we bring it back in the frame, you'll see this is a living creature. Look at that, folks. Like a giant eel. Look at the face. Look at the front of it. You can't tell me this is not like some type of fish. But like we said on this channel and Collage channel numerous times, they all are conducive to sea life. Giant ships that are shaped like whales, sharks, fish, dolphin, octopus, stingrays, crocodiles.
Heads.
Yes. Like, yo, and when I seen Nick with this on his channel, it just resonated because, like, I mean, just understand, folks, how can a so-called cloud with water vapor have this type of symmetry, geometry, and design? Just take a look at this section right here. Like Nick said, here's the cockpit, you know, the aerodynamic pointed front. I mean, seeing is believing. This thing look like a giant freaking wing up here. You got to be kidding me. Now, let's just focus in on this craft right here. I'm going to zoom in on it. Look at that, folks. That's aerodynamic out this world. The music went dead?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
That song was on.
Craziness, folks. But I can't get over the massive vessel right here. Look at this. I got one with contrast and highlight on it. And understand the sun's right here in our atmosphere, folks. It's causing a reflection on the fake cloud that's a craft that's right above it. And I'm going to show you this oval shape right here, meaning that's the bottom or the opening of the giant craft. Now let's zoom in. You see this, folks? This is the bottom of the craft right here. When I zoom out, you see it? It almost looks like the bottom of a blimp. Like no BS. Follow my cursor. And it's reflecting light from the light source right here. Unbelievable.
Where you been? It's all been a pack of lies.
We go to the next one.
This one.
Yeah. And this is the one with the highlight on it, y'all. I mean, you already see the light being reflected on the bottom of the ship. And I outline the ship, and that outline is the shape of the craft. That bump at the top right here is the cockpit that's right here. And this is the bottom where I told you it looks like a blimp, where you can see the opening of the vessel. And you see, folks, it's shaped like a giant boat.
The last time.
Now you take a look at that. Sleek, aerodynamic, blend in with the atmosphere. And look at this design on the back of the craft right here. Animal face. Eye looks like some type of fins. I mean, this is unbelievable stuff, folks. I mean, just take a look. See it for yourself. Seeing is believing. Here's the eye right here. I'll put the cursor where the actual eyeball is. I'll let that resonate for a second. Move the cursor away. Zoom out. Crazy. I just want to show you the detail in the back of this vessel. Somebody explain to me how you get that type of detail. Just follow the cursor. I can see indentations of windows right here, windows right here. Design. Look at this. Now I'm gonna zoom in tight. Straight vessel, folks. See the windows? Opening. Moving on. Peace, love, and light to the chat. I see y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Taking this crazy ride with us. Shout out Lucid Dreamer. This is her a picture she sent me from an email. I took a screenshot of a video. If I'd have put the video up, people wouldn't have saw this because I had to zoom in and take a screenshot of this. Now I want you y'all to follow my cursor. It's an extreme point right here. I mean, a hardcore black pyramid. And then the yellow circle is literally like following the shape of the structure. But it's more detail that's in here. You can see the black on the bottom and the black on the top. I'm gonna zoom in on the top and see if it translates. And I'm gonna put my cursor on the pyramid that's on the top of this thing. Okay, I'm gonna do it a couple times to show you that's a serious point right there. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna come down to the bottom. Same thing is at the bottom. So we have a pyramid point at the bottom and one on the top. Follow my cursor. I'm going to go through it a couple times, and then I'm going to zoom back out. I mean, I'm looking at this thing and I see actually I see dots on it. I can literally count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dots. I mean, I'm seeing so much detail. Then I see another green band or ring coming around the bottom of the pyramid right here. Now I'm gonna zoom out, and you can ultimately see that it's a cross in the middle.
Exactly. That was the first thing I saw. I'm like, that's a cross in there.
Yeah, seeing is believing. And this was a ship that was in her sky that it moved left to right. It was blinking consistently. I mean, no sound. Shout out Lucid Dreamer. Signs and symbols, folks. A purple UFO shaped like an 8, y'all. Can't make it up. That's as far as, oh, there we go. Oh boy, that's super nice. Shaped like an 8 and it's purple. Crown chakra is purple, right? Now I'm gonna zoom in and I want y'all to see the detail that's going around it. I mean, it's a complete 8. This is from a video I have, but if I'd have played the video, you would have missed it because it flew past the sun so fast that actually had to zoom in on the video and screenshot it. But a purple 8 shape UFO craft. Definitely a living entity, for sure. Now, help me understand something. Like this is Area 51 Nick Jackson's picture again, but like they say the sun is in the so-called outer space, 93 million plus miles away. It looks like this formation is like right in the mix of the so-called sun. That's literally, we could say, for lack of a better word, clouds behind the sun. Or we'll say a massive shit that's behind the sun. In our atmosphere, right here with us, folks, not deep into outer space. Look at that. And how are we getting light on the outskirts, but not on the actual craft? Oh, yeah, the rainbow. Yeah, the colors.
Look at the colors.
Look at that. That's the interactions that's going on. Look at the fins of these creatures, bro. I mean, look at the faces over here. That looked like a giant lion head right here, bro. That's crazy. You see that right here? Look at the nose, eyes, ears.
They looking up.
What? Too much detail. Entity in the cockpit. Wow. That's crazy.
I don't know how you get that shape up in the sky.
Yeah, nobody can explain it to you. And then when we try to explain to people, oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. Oh, another one from Area 51. I'm telling you, these ships are living. You got a big one right here and then a small one in tow, like a mother and a child. Understand that. And even without highlight, I mean, come on, folks. Are you serious? Just look at that.
And they run in teams. This is the thing. They move together like packs.
Like a family.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You can't see that. That's a dish-shaped UFO cloaking itself as a cloud.
They roll in groups. We singular. This system teaches you to be singular by yourself, but they roll in groups together.
Look at this. Entities hanging out the side. You got to be joking. Like, and then look, we got a whatever this is, a smaller craft.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Massive one right here. Let's pull the one up with the highlights so we can hit them right over the head with it. And this is one with some highlight on it so you can see the structure and detail and design. Like these things are actually living vessels. Oh boy, that is boy. Look at this, y'all. This is just an extreme close-up. Just let that sink in. This looks like a damn whale, like a beluga whale. You feel me? Look at that. Look at the design in this thing. No wonder, like the Navy and the Air Force say they see these things go in the ocean and they don't even make a splash. They like go in the water,
right into
the water like a needle going into the water. They don't even make a splash.
That's crazy.
And they move so fast they can't even be tracked.
That's crazy.
Look how sleek that is. And the same one I just showed you, the smaller one that's in the back.
Can you imagine something moving at the speed of light that goes directly into the water with no noise?
No noise.
Wow.
No, and go to the depths of the depths that where like we can't even get to.
Right.
That will kill normal life. The only thing down there is stuff that's supposed to be down there.
I think this is the last one, Rich.
Oh, you got plenty more, I said. You ain't got to go through all of them, but maybe like 2 more.
Look. Which ones we missed? Hold on. Look at this. That's the one.
You got that?
Hold up, y'all.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I put this on a post too, y'all. Definitely, Nick. You can see the depths. You feel me? The angles. Like it's clear to see. Now, this is when I put on a post, like where the arrows I put. This is a man with this arrow pointing, and this is a woman. And then with the arrow right here, this is the blue horn demon. I'll zoom in on the entity's face right here, the man that looks like Zeus or Poseidon or somebody. You see his crazy looking hair. I showed this numerous times on older videos, but since we here and we in these type times, you see the nose, the eyes, the mouth, the crazy facial hair, beard. Now that's coming up clear on my phone, so I know y'all can see that. And I'll zoom out, and the woman that's right across from him is right here. I'm gonna zoom in on her face. She looks like Cruella de Vil. She has like a giant like head. Here's her eye, salt and pepper gray hair going back right here. Here's her chin, her nose. Right here. I'll zoom out for a better perspective to get them both in. Here's the man. Here's the woman. And I'll pull up right here and show you the face of the blue horn entity. Here's his eye. Here's his nose. Here's his pointed ear and bent horn. You see the eye looking devilish. Here's the black eyeball. Look at the detail in the ear, how it's bent and point. And the bent up horn on the back of the head. Look at the intensity of this entity's eyes. Nose, mouth, beard, ear. The woman's face. Eye, nose, mouth, chin, salt and pepper gray. Appendage coming off her head. And the entity that's blue. Feel free to screenshot this stuff and study it, look over it. Seeing is believing. It's truly there. And this is the solo shot of the blue horn creature. You remember when we first got this? Yeah, like a year or two ago. Yeah.
That's why I always remember when you said blue horn.
This is one where the
ears and shit.
The exposure, you see that? The pointed ear. Yes, this is a cleaner shot with the exposure pulled up. You can see the point and bend in the ear. The devilish looking eye looking down. Purple nose. You can see the ridges on his head. It looks like a dinosaur or a lizard. So much detail. I bring you down to the feet right here. You can see the separation in the toes and the toenails. See the toes and the feet bent. Let that resonate.
That was it.
Of course, more to come. You already know.
All right, somebody just sent these pictures in, so you want to go over these Jones?
Definitely. Let's take a look at them. Peace, love, and light to the chat. I see y'all up in here.
Oh, you just seen pictures. Area 51.
Yeah, I took screenshots of them already. It was so dope from off of his video.
Let me see. Wow.
What is this a picture of?
I don't know. I see the purple in the sky. This looks like something is sitting there because you see the ridges in there.
I see tons of faces looking back, bro. That's crazy.
Well, that's
Yeah. I see a ship right here for sure. Look at this. That joint is sitting. Oh my God. Look at that, bro. You can see the holes in the side of it. Another ship right here. That's like stacked on top of each other. And this looked like the whole side of a craft, bro.
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was like the whole side.
of a crab.
It really
Look
is.
like the ones on like the how the ridges and shit that was on the craft of Independence Day.
It looked like stone, bro.
Right,
That shit looked
right.
crazy. Look at that. This almost looked like a step. Look at that. Yo, that's crazy. And I see faces for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Always something like etched into the side of it. That's crazy.
Faith on what's fall loves. All right, this is
Peace, love, and light. That was the party, folks. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it helped. Like I said, like share that stuff. You know what I mean? Show folks like it's real. It's not any type of condition. If anyone tells you that, there's just in cognitive dissonance heavy. They just don't want to believe it, and then more than likely they're scared. I show a lot of people and they see it, they be like, I don't want to see no more. They push my phone away because they're scared. You know,
we have grown accustomed to accepting a lie, and we are afraid of the truth. That's what it is, and that's why we're dying as a race of people. But guess what? Shit is all at an end right now. So I say unplug. Try to shed light with as many brothers and sisters as you possibly can. You know, focus on the youth. That's what I would say. Focus on the youth, and any agent that come in your way that want to cause physically harm to you, you deal with them. You understand? You deal with them on an intergalactic being level, mentally, and then deal with their asses physically. You understand? As you dealing with their asses physically, you say, I love you. Get this fucking demon out of you. You understand? That's how you deal with it. You understand? You overstand, not understand, overstand. Outside of that, my people, you know, this is a good show. You know, I love being on here with my brother Riz, pulling out shit in a dimension. You know, so the next time we go live, Riz, you want to say that?
Yeah, like understand something. Nature was put here for your physical vessel to be here. So if you just need a guideline to follow, just look at nature. Nature is not being stuck by needles. Nature doesn't let someone take their baby and teach it all types of negative things that go against its natural genetic makeup. Okay? They don't eat poison food, GMO foods, and give them prescription drugs. If you want to live a long, healthy life, folks, drink water, distilled water, and get massive amounts of sunlight, eat colorful fruits and vegetables.
How old you think some of these fucking trees is on this planet? Some of them thousands of years old. Trees.
Yeah.
Some trees, they had to cut the fuck down and the roots still in the ground. Thousands of years old. And what do trees drink? Water. And what else what they eat? Digest, ingest, sunlight. That's it.
And taking your poisonous breath. They taking your poison that you expel.
The cars, all the shit. You know what I mean?
The lungs of this planet, and people want to cut them down and make condos.
Exactly.
You understand? That's why nature is taking back over. You look at these places where everybody's in the house, nature's coming back out. Yeah. I mean, just
ain't no more landscaping business. Yeah, nature gonna eat all that shit up.
Yeah, that's what goats and all them and deer for. They eat grass. You understand? Like, just understand something, folks. be ready for whatever's going to happen because it's not going to get any better. For me, this is great. When it gets worse, that's great for me.
Yeah.
That's better. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish for all the worst.
Yeah. Look out for that. Listen, I don't know why this is not on the news. They are not speaking about this. The last thing I want to say is look out for that world solar eclipse. The whole world is supposed to be eclipsed. That's how dark, that's how big this object is or whatever it is around the globe. So prepare for that. That's happening in December. Right before the winter solstice, right before that.
Yeah.
So again, I tell you, my people digging at you, don't be educated, be intellectually, universally intelligent. That's what I tell you.
Definitely. Don't let nobody stick it with no needles. Don't take poison in. Your body's not meant to be injected with anything. That's it, y'all. Till the next time we meet. I love y'all. Peace, love, and light. You already know.
Love y'all more. Absolutely.